Hello, collective. My name is Serenity, and this is a general reading for the collective. Felt like to do something different, and I was drawn to doing an addiction spread. This is going to be a 9-card spread. It's designed for individuals who have partners struggling with addiction. Okay, because I've been realizing quite a few addictions been coming up in a lot of readings. Okay, this is just a spread to see if you wish to see how you can support your partner and figure out what you can do to move forward. So, first card I'm going to pull out as an overview is going to be from the Mystical Healing. So it's the first time I'm going to do this spread here now, collective, so if you like it, let me know. Somebody needs to relinquish control though, because it's all going to be in divine timing. So if somebody's trying to rush a situation for somebody to give up quicker than they should do, it's all in divine timing, okay? Someone needs to stop trying to control the situation. The message for the collective. Yeah, somebody here is needing to ground themselves here, because that's the reason why they're out of control. Whoa, okay. I hear that it's somebody with an addiction. It's not that they're in control, it's the addiction that's in control of them. Okay. Message for the collective regarding addiction spread here for the collective. Someone's dealing with somebody with a bad temper. Well, okay. Not easy dealing with somebody who has an addiction, I'm hearing. Yeah, step into the unknown. Some of you have stepped into the unknown, and it's simulate life experience here at the bottom of the deck. Behind that you have support. Okay? This is for a spread for people who are dealing with somebody who has some form of addiction. Now I'm going to read to you simulate life experience, because this is where some of you right now are coming out from here. Okay, this is for the collective. If it resonates with you, please like, share, follow. Are you overwhelmed? It said no, the title is this, or simulate life experience, become conscious of what you allow to impact you here. Okay, are you overwhelmed by the constant chaos in your life? Do you feel like you're dealing with one drama after another? You have to become more conscious about which situations you allow to impact you. Your body is, in particular, your digestive system, is asking you to strengthen your boundaries and create healing practice which allows you to relax, breathe, assimilate your life experience. It's important that you do a review of your life and become aware of people, situations and environments you need to change. You can ask yourself, what am I learning from each experience? Let go of any people or experiences draining you and putting pressure on your digestion. Now, your digestion is your gut feeling. Your gut feeling and your discernment and your intuition's talking to you here to let you know, say that something's not right. Could be an environment, a person, something's not right. Okay? Now the action you need to take slow breaths in and out. Gently place your hands on your stomach and become aware of how you feel there. Be aware of any beliefs that are hurting you and that you are holding in your stomach. Take your time to acknowledge them. Ask if anyone in your family or environment had the same beliefs? Are you willing to let them go? Are you willing to take responsibility for changing and being different? Slowly, massage your index finger on your right hand, from base to tip, and visualize the release of all the negativity. Do this for a few minutes. Repeat several times. I let go of all control, worry, and guilt. I welcome joy, peace, and well-being. Visualize beautiful yellow sunlight pouring into your stomach, pacifying, clearing, and relaxing it. Because some of you are holding all your emotions in your stomach. Okay? Good or bad. Right? They all will go in the same place, but your body will let you know something's not right. Okay? So now I'm going to read to you Step into the Unknown. It's time for you to trust your inner calling. This could relate to starting a new business, starting a family, or doing a course of study that you have been putting off for years. You may feel like you're ready to move to another city or country, or simply to travel to a particular place. Whether it's the possibility of a romantic relationship, a new type of friendship, or innovative venture, there are higher forces propelling you forward. The opportunities being presented to you are part of your growth, are connected to your fulfilling an important aspect of your life purpose. Be attentive to small details, because your real transformation might come in surprising ways from unexpected sources. Be flexible about doing things in a new way with an open mind. While discernment is necessary, look for signs that show that you are on the right track. Trust that you're being guided here. Okay, collective? Now, if this resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe for those who haven't subscribed. Now, take a positive action. This is the action you need to take now. And do something new and courageous within 48 hours. The action could be a small, like making a phone call, or it could be large, like buying a ticket to travel overseas. Whatever it is, take daily steps towards your inner calling. While being aware of your intuitive guidance, only do things or work with people when you have the right feelings. By taking regular actions, you will build a momentum cycle which will give you more confidence to keep going. Okay? So some of you right now, you're going through a transformation, a spiritual growth now. Some of you are waking up right now, collective. Okay? So let's see what other message is coming out for you. I'm going to take from the Energy Oracle card. This is for the collective. What the message does collective need to know regarding this addiction spread? The Temple Path. Bottom of the deck. Some of you probably work at a dock, but somebody's coming out of some form of hostility here. Okay. So let's see. The Temple Path. Because like somebody's waking up here. Someone's going through a transformation. Okay. Sometimes people who are going through addiction, because they don't realize what's taking place, they try to avoid it by going into some form of codependency to block out what's coming towards them, because it's like a rewind of everything that's ever taken place. And some people decide, I don't want to see it, don't want to deal with it, and it's like an ostrich, bury the head in the sand, and don't want to go into full-blown denial and go into a state where they want to forget it and get amnesia. Okay. Step into the unknown. It's time for you, though, to trust your inner calling here. Okay? Trust your discernment, your intuition, your gut feeling, because that's why some of you are having gut problems here, your stomach pain. It's trying to talk to you. Alright. So I'm going to read to you now the Temple Path. This is for the collective. Spiritual purpose and support. Receiving this card represents your own spiritual evolution. The winding path you are on leads to a blessed temple in lovely garden, symbolizing the spiritual destiny. Your soul has had in mind for this lifetime. This card upright is here to tell you that what you're going through now is all part of your soul process. You're on the karmic path and heading in the right direction, and the choices you've made now are important for your personal growth and life lessons. The lights around the temple represent spirit world and your family members and friends, angels and guides, all the loving spirit helpers who long to assist you. Call upon them and be open to their wisdom and inspiration. This is a wonderful life expanding time, so keep in mind your personal priorities as well as your spiritual connection. Follow your higher intentions will help you move your life forward in dramatic ways. Connecting with spirit and your higher self will have a wonderful influence on all that you experience. Yep. I'm hearing if you lean on your own understanding or you lean on your own strength, you're going to get weak. Okay? That's why you call out for your angels and your guides, and call out to God to help you, that because His burden is light. Okay? And some of you are going to realize that. So let's see. Cool. I keep seeing these masks. Somebody was being false in the past, and somebody here was in denial and refusing to see things for what they really were. Okay? Some of you probably didn't realise that the person that you was with, you probably thought it was their personality, and all the time you didn't realise somebody had some form of addiction. So let's see, this is for the collective. Now, this is going to, first card is going to be a past of your partner's addiction here. Tell me about the past of the collective partner's addiction here. There was delusion, drinking a lot, somebody was overindulging, just being the fool to get attention. That's for somebody. Yeah, it took some action here though, and it got them in a third party situation. Could have lost their jobs, lost their relationships, everything. That's for somebody. Okay, the past of the partner's addiction. This is for the collective. What message do I need to know? Yeah, somebody could have been dealing with a Sagittarius. Okay. In the past, somebody was very patient. Okay. Very balanced in their life. Somebody who used to be avoiding extremes in any direction. Somebody was taking the middle road in decision making in all things, trying to bring about a balance, to go forward with patience and test the waters carefully before jumping in too suddenly. But somebody got tempted, I would say, okay, when the past as into getting into some form of addiction here, and it turned into some extreme. It went to the extreme and it caused very disruption and chaos in their life. Somebody here was either drinks to the excess or takes drugs to the excess. Things are definitely out of sorts here. Somebody could be feeling pressure. Somebody could be taking a breath. What is the real purpose here, or what are their goals? Somebody could be reflecting and thinking carefully, because the Temperance is reminding you here that you may not be taking things in moderation, or something is disrupted. The person had to find out this in the past, because that's the thing. They was trying to take it slowly, but then it kind of built up to extreme. Then they realised that, oh, this is getting to the extreme now. Okay, and they're conscious of this. This is their past. Alright? Some of you, it was a Taurus, Sagittarius, Scorpio. They may even have this in the chart. Okay? But the Temperance is reverse. Okay? Started off patiently, but then it went, excuse me, it quickly went into some form of conflict. somebody was competing with somebody, could be or drinking or taking drugs, but the mood started to swing. Someone was getting very hostile. Things started to change very quickly. Okay, they realized that there was lacking control. Started getting indecisive. Okay, finding that their energies are being scattered and wasted. This person was feeling like it's like a distinct lack of judgment shown in a situation which caused some form of emotional stress and tension. They kind of didn't look before they leaped into something. Somebody's very self-indulgent at this time, leading to others becoming angered at them, or to avoid it, they should be more considerate of those around them, but because they're under the influence, they're not really there, okay? And they're going through a lot of conflict. Changes need to be made in this person's life. Now, the card that why they weren't previously able to beat their addiction was because they didn't get the wish. It was disappointed. It was illness. Went to the extreme that they became ill. This person here could be an Aquarius, Sagittarius. You'll know who you're dealing with. Okay? It's often an indicator of a test of faith here. Somebody may be feeling uninspired or disenchanted. This person doesn't sit around feeling sorry for themselves. They get up, dust themselves off, and seek out activities that are nourishing for the soul. Somebody's lacking balance here. There's a lot of chaos. The past of this person's past here, they wasn't getting their wish. There was some form of illness. Yeah, they had a tower moment, a loss, an illness, fearing of the suffering, avoiding disaster. They was trying to avoid it from getting as far as it did. But they're built on a false foundation. So it's being broken apart that they can rebuild it. But what won't break you will make you stronger. Okay? But they're trying to avoid a tower moment, but it's inevitable. Okay? If they need to change. Now, what you can do to help this person with addiction, 3 of Pentacles, and that's reverse. There's some form of conflict because somebody seems to be working alone here. The team isn't living with one another, and projects are suffering. Members of the team may be competing with one another, so they're trying to be the guiding mediator. Could be acknowledging each individual's unique contribution and show that all that their experience or knowledge are contributing to the whole here. You may also be working in a mundane job and trying to undervalue perhaps a change of scenery would be uplifting for some of you, but it seems like there's no working as a team. Okay, nobody's working together here as a team. Someone needs some outside help. They can't do this by themselves because someone's going to get some bad news here. Because someone's been procrastinating, trying to reach out for some help, or trying to spiritually call out for some form of help. Okay? But some of you right now, you feel the rumbling of the creative energy here. But you have no idea how to turn it into action here because you know you got it and you know what you can do, but you just don't know where to go. But remember, this is 2022. You've got Google at hand. Anything that you need us help and support, you just need to Google it. Okay? Some of you, though, you need to take time to think rather than taking action here or jumping headfirst into a situation here. Okay, it may cause you to tumble here. Some of you need to look for some form of alternative way to express your ideas. Okay? But certainly don't let anxiety and indecisiveness weigh you down, though, because for some of you you could get some bad news, and it could be regarding an ending of a marriage or somebody in the family, okay, that's going through some strife or a broken home here. This person's addictions have an effect on the family. Or maybe your actions not meeting up to the standards that others are expecting of you. Somebody needs to be mindful of those that they love the most, though, especially in the family or in a marriage, because somebody here is going to get some bad news. Wow. And it could be regarding a third party here that's involved here, or arguments in the work, or for some of you. The support your partner needs is for you to be patient, basically, because there's a lot of aggression going on here. Some of you need to cool your jets because there are things about to get out of control if you fighting fire with fire. Remember, someone's trying to be too controlling here. Someone needs to let go of the control. And someone needs to keep an eye out for mood swings and avoid stressful situations here. Because some of you are feeling like you're unable to handle most things as you normally would right now. But there also could be a sign of jealousy here. Or you need to regain and focus on your confidence, because yeah, there's a third party here that could be involved here. Okay? Could be somebody that's younger or very immature. That could be causing arguments in the family. Yeah, somebody could be dealing with a Virgo. Or someone could have gone within here meditating, because somebody was lacking courage and strength, or they gave into some form of temptation here. Okay? And being told here, don't ignore your inner voice here. Collective, you really hear yourself. You may need to unplug and step away from the chaos here. And some of you need to be sure to take time to be alone to do some soul searching, because your answers are within you. Oh gosh, I'm losing my voice. Okay? Somebody could be alone here and carrying all these burdens, so you need some form of external help and support here. Okay? And for somebody here. Right? But it's out there, like I said, because it's otherwise what you're doing, trying to do it alone, is going to cause a burden. Could even be somebody that you're married to or somebody that you work with. Okay? But someone's lacking courage and strength here. Alright? Alright, let's see. Where do you need to be more softer here, collective? 8 of Swords. Entrapment, imprisonment, victim, negative thoughts. Some of you here are feeling trapped with this person. Okay? And it's bringing up negative thoughts. Yeah, they're going to spit up very negative things because there's nothing good in the world. That's the reason why they're taking drugs to block it out. But then you being around it is kind of having an effect on you, a domino effect. So some of you need to take some time out for yourself and go within. Okay? Because right now some of you are feeling like you're in prison. Alright? The previous thought patterns may no longer be used to you right now. Some of you need to open yourself to a shift in your thoughts, because a change in perspective may be exactly what you need right now. Okay? You may be labeling yourself the victim here, rather than feeling sorry for yourself. Some of you need to take back your power and evaluate the choices you have made. And trust your intuition, because some of you could be dealing with somebody here who could have some form of narcissistic personality. Some of you here, there's a sudden awareness of choosing happiness and accepting it for some of you once you set yourself free. Some of you are opening yourself to the possibility of a fresh start, or taking the time to embrace the new ideas, people and opportunities. Some of you are ready to let go of patterns or people that may no longer benefit you here. Okay? Because it's help out there for this person. You can't do it. It wasn't your job to do. It wasn't your calling. Okay? Some of you may think that you're trying to help these people, but sometimes you're a hindrance more than a help. Okay? That's for somebody. Now we've got the King of Cups here. Some of you, it could be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer who's trying to deal with somebody here who's on drugs. Okay, now they're feeling trapped. Okay? Somebody here who wants to set themselves free from somebody here who could be have some form of addiction. Okay? That's where you need to be a bit more tougher, because some of you here could be using all your emotions, feelings, your impulses wisely with equity. Some of you are balancing with the wants of others, and some of you are giving in to them. Because for some of you right now, you may need to be a bit colder. If you're being cold, you need to be warmer, more caring, more sincere. Because for some of you right now, you could be coming across as cold, volatile, immature, overreacting, manipulative. Okay? Because now is not the time to be jumping to conclusions here, because your emotions are totally out of whack, or this person's emotions are totally out of whack. Okay? Somebody's acting with immaturity here. Someone needs to take a breath and chill out, because there could be someone else in your life that needs to hear this message instead here, collective. Okay? If you're being manipulated by immature behavior of another, some of you need to take a step back and protect yourself. Okay? That's for somebody. Right? Because for some of you right now, you could be dealing with somebody who's being very manipulative. Okay? Some of you are trying to manifest and transform, or you're going through a transformation, or this person was going through a transformation here. Okay? Like I said, some people don't know it's a transformation, so they're trying to drown it out with drugs, alcohol, some form of addiction, shopaholic, whatever it takes. Alright? Because for somebody here, they're going through some form of illusion, deception, lack of energy, there's some confusion here. Somebody has some ill intent here. Okay? Some of you need to make some changes. Someone may not have your best interests at heart here, or perhaps your subconscious self is secretly sabotaging your life right now. Don't make sudden, reckless decisions here, I'm hearing. Ooh, gosh. This could be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Aries, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Yep, could be anyone here. Because someone's trying to avoid this Tower. Yeah, could be a relationship because it's imbalance. Whoever it is, they're not your soulmate. It could be your karmic. Okay. Seems like the balance that you thought you had with this person kind of shattered you in this relationship. Someone's disconnecting from the relationship that was once strong. Person's changed, and it seems to affect every aspect of your life. There could be a line of communication that's been severed. Someone is feeling kind of resentful. Someone needs to be the bigger person here and try to mend the fence here with this relationship. But some of you, it's a marriage, it's over, or somebody in the family that's not going through some bad luck right now. Okay? Because it seems like luck certainly has not been on this person's side. But it's now time for some of you still to let go. Whatever it is happening, it's completely outside of your control. And if you hang on too tightly here, collective, you just cause yourself frustration. Some of you need to roll with the punches, accept the ride. The feelings of acceptance will push the wheel forward again, because somebody here is stuck because they don't want to complete a cycle, because they're feeling needed. Yeah, Four of Wands could be somebody that you're married to, but it's come a burden. There is outside help there. You don't have to carry this by yourself. You can take a break, okay? It doesn't have to be a permanent one, but at this moment in time, some of you need time out for yourself, but it's becoming too much. You've got the Two of Wands on top of the Magician, okay? Some of you here could be making a decision here now. Some of you have been hit with a spark of inspiration. Now you simply must figure out how to turn that fire into action. Some of you though, you need to be kind of sure to lay the groundwork over before blasting forwards for some of you. Some of you don't stumble over your own feet, I'm hearing. You need to let your intuition guide you here. Bottom of the deck, Six of Wands, and that's reverse. Some of these definitely could have fallen from grace through the ego, punishment, excessive pride, okay? Some of you are probably doing too much. Or some of you are doubting yourself or feeling a bit of an imposter syndrome here. You may also be seeking validation, but you're not getting it. Some of you need to define your own version of success rather than looking for external approval. And if you're feeling a bit egotistical, you may want to bring it down a peg before someone kind of knocks it down for you. That's for somebody. Okay. Let's see what other messages coming through here for the collective regarding dealing with somebody who has some form of addiction. Some of you, it could be you. Let's see. But friendships have ended, relationships have ended, but somebody can't move on. Some of you, it's a marriage, okay? Somebody needs to make a decision here, though. About seeking help, I'm hearing. Because some of you, it's your twin flame, yin, your yang. But somebody's moving on here. Because something has ended and someone's not getting a second chance. Somebody here could be making a decision to start a new relationship or get engaged, or it could be somebody engaged too and knew from his child, but someone's saying not today because someone's going through a major change. Someone's going to start dating out there again. That's for somebody. If this resonates with you, please like, share, follow. I'm just going to pull a card from the Love Oracle card here. Okay. But some of you here, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. Choice or decision you have to make here, but you need to make a decision. Beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are the qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So somebody here could be reflecting back to you, and you might think, say, I'm not as bad as that person, but whatever's in them is in you here, collective. Okay? And you've also got surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. So some of you do need to let go of the situation and move on and complete a cycle here. Okay? Because for some of you there's nothing you can do. And you've got sexual union. Where you are one eternal soul, for there you'll find true bliss. For some of you have to end something to start something new, so you can get the sexual union, because some of you have a secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on here. Okay, this could be somebody you was dealing with who you needed to make a decision regarding. Because it could be somebody who's very manipulative. King of Cups, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Okay. If this resonates with you, collective, please like, share, follow. I send you love and light. Namaste.